A very good Wednesday morning to everyone out there across the Wobbles community. Landon here with you to bring you your latest weather and night forecast, sponsored by Ohio Valley Insurance. Jumping over here and looking at the satellite imagery this morning, folks, we get an uptick in cloud cover that's arrived throughout the overnight. That is accompanying a decaying cold front that is currently working south and east of the region. With a little bit more cloud cover, winds turning out of the north and west. It's going to be a little bit cooler as we work throughout the day than what we've been dealing with so far throughout the work week. Jumping over here and taking a look over our Skycam network. Peachtree News Skycam looking north and west from Morgantown. You can already see, folks, we got some of the cloud cover that is present over in that direction. Not only that, downtown Bowling Green, D93 Skycam showcasing a similar scenario in view. With the cloud cover out there, not seeing much in the form of sunshine just yet. There should be some periodic breaks of sunshine as we work throughout the day. Those clouds are going to be mid and high levels, so it shouldn't cover up everything completely all at once, all right? Jumping over here and taking a look at the temperatures, we have plummeted throughout the overnight. We were clear throughout the early part of the night. We're all the way down to right around the mid and upper 20s. So we got the warm spots down here near the Tennessee line, Allen County and Simpson County, jolting up there right at or just above freezing. But the rest of the region, folks, is well below freezing this morning. This afternoon, we're going to be topping out right around the 50-degree mark. And again, that's going to kind of be driven and dependent on how this cloud cover behaves as we work throughout the day. Surface map shows that decaying cold front bisecting west to east right through the heart of the great Commonwealth of Kentucky. As I previously mentioned, this isn't a dissipating state and it's going to continue to wash out throughout the day. High pressure building in from the north will keep those winds out of the same direction. That's what's going to bring a little bit more bite to the air than what it is that we have been experiencing. So let's jump over here and talk about it. Take a look. Here we are looking at cloud cover as we work throughout the day, and you will note it becomes more abundant as the day wears on. Here we are progressing into the midday, on into lunchtime, rolling into this afternoon. And again, folks, some of these clouds are going to be at the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere. So it might bring a filter over the sunshine from time to time. Some of those low clouds that come in, I'll be breaking that up as well. So, looking at a healthy mix of partly sunny, partly cloudy skies throughout the entirety of today. As we work into this evening, you will note that moisture gets shunted off down to our south. We should be looking at loads of sunshine coming right back into the mixer for us in the Thursday to Friday time frame. Now to discuss and talk about our next weather maker, it's not going to be arriving until we get into this weekend. High pressure is going to nose down, track off to the east. That's going to turn winds out of the south, combining with rays of sunshine throughout our Friday and Saturday, resulting in the opportunity of some warmer temperatures coming in here, all right? So as we progress into our Saturday evening, folks, this is how the surface map is going to appear. We've got a coastal low located down to our south, and then we got another clipper system that's approaching here from the north and west, okay? So how this is going to behave is that as we work up and into the Saturday night into Sunday time frame, the coastal low down to the south will be coinciding with this clipper system diving in out of the north and west. This little weak cold front's going to come through here. Moisture's lifting up from that coastal low. We could be looking at an opportunity at some scattered rain showers arriving Saturday night, and as you can see here, continuing as we progress throughout the day on Sunday. Now, folks, there's still numerous question marks regarding this weather maker and how far to the west that this coastal low is going to pull to drag up the East Coast. Obviously, the further west inland it is, the better opportunity that the wraparound moisture could impact us. So we could be looking at scattered to even widespread rain showers as we finish out the weekend. As you can see here, the latest guidance is hinting at scattered activity in nature, and then that low quickly pulls off to the north and east Sunday night, opening up the door to sunny skies as we progress into the early days of next week. And folks, we're talking about right there on the cusp of 5 to 6 days out from the Christmas holiday. So let's talk about Christmas, shall we? That's where the question marks are, where just under 2 weeks away from that, we're going to take a look at the ensembles. This is a collection of the model guidance and everything that's being blended together on what's going to occur. And unfortunately, folks, we got something to talk about. Here we are progressing roughly a week from today. Here we are progressing into Thursday of next week, Friday, and then on into the weekend. At some point, folks, between Christmas Eve and rolling into the day after Christmas, look at what guidance is showcasing. We are looking at 500 millibar winds, okay? This is roughly 20,000 feet up above our heads vertically into the atmosphere. Landon, why are you looking at wind speeds at this height? This signifies and shows a promotional lift within the atmosphere, and it can suggest a couple of things for us. With this much wind fields aloft, we could be looking at the foundation being laid for a very active pattern during the Christmas holiday. Now, there's something of more concern though. This could be bringing snowfall if we had a bunch of cold air in place, but as we've been talking about here over the past few days, folks, let's mirror the wind fields. This is valid for Christmas Eve night, rolling into the pre-dawn hours of Christmas morning. Remember the Climate Prediction Center outlook regarding temperatures over the next 2 weeks? They've got us well above average in this department. Now, folks, it's not written in stone, but if we're going to have this warm of air mass that's in place, and we have these wind fields that are already showing up on our ensembles, this would suggest the opportunity at a very active, stormy pattern taking place throughout the Christmas holiday. Now again, with this activity that's ongoing, if we were to get a little blip of a low to dive down out of the Rocky Mountains, pull up all that moisture and some cold air in behind it, that could create an opportunity at a winter weather setup. But unfortunately, right now what we're looking at, it's just worth taking note of. We're a little under 2 weeks out, but with this warm up in air mass and with the blends and guidance suggesting these wind fields coming through around Christmas, we're going to need to be watching that time frame, folks, progressing into the Christmas weekend. That's Saturday, then Christmas Eve on Sunday, and Christmas on Monday. This is where the focus is going to be at as we work over the upcoming days. So I just wanted to take note of that and give a heads up. Definitely going to need to keep close eyes on that to see how it evolves here over the upcoming days as we close in on that Christmas holiday. All right, take a look at the rainfall forecast here over the next 6 to 7 days. Our tallies have been upped, but not by a great deal. With that coastal low and that Clipper system coming in here and coinciding or attempting to phase, we're right on the cusp of anywhere from 1/10 of an inch upwards of 1/4, perhaps a little bit more. This is valid for late Saturday, progressing all the way throughout our Sunday as well, okay? Want to give you a full breakdown of your next 5-day weather forecast. We got highs up right around the low 50s today underneath partly sunny skies. We're going to progress into our Thursday and Friday with more sunshine. Temperatures will be a few degrees warmer. Saturday, clouds will be on the uptick ahead of our next weather maker, with those scattered rain chances arriving Saturday night, continuing throughout our Sunday as well, and will quickly dry out during the early days of next week. That'll wrap up your Wednesday morning weather or not forecast, brought to you by Ohio Valley Insurance. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Have a